The universe is one infinite, coherent system, if you want to call it that. It's a system of one movement. And what we tend to like to want to know when we're an individual self who believes that we're separate from everything in existence, we want to know, well, do I have free will? Do I have choices? Do I have a choice? You don't want a choice. Trust me. If you had choices, this is what we call hell. However, the you that wants free will doesn't actually exist. You are actually an experience of pure consciousness that is experiencing everything. It's like asking yourself, do I have free will in what happens next in the movie? Of course you don't. But you don't need to have that free will. The director's already written it. He's written it better than you can imagine it. So don't worry about whether you can control what's happening. If you were in control, it'd be a fucking shit show, let me tell you. It'd be worse. If you're already having a shit show, it'd be worse than it already is. So think of it like this. It's not like there's one will and then another will and another will happening. Really, it's just one. It's being willed, if you want to have it that way. There is free will, but not for an individual. You are not an individual, therefore you have free will. But you, as an individual who, as an infinite consciousness who believes they're an individual, doesn't have free will. So for as long as you're trying to figure that out, or for as long as you're trying to make decisions on behalf of an individual, is for as long as you're going to keep making the wrong decisions. There's only one choice, the choice to surrender to the will of the universe. And that is the first and last choice that we will ever make as an apparent individual. Because it's the full surrender. I think it's Krishnamurti who said the first and the last choice. I think that's where it comes from where I've heard that. It's profound because it is. The individual has one choice. And it's the last choice it ever makes. And it's the choice to surrender to the universe. And when I say surrender to the universe, I don't just that to sound like some bullshit spiritual quote, surrender to the universe. It means quite literally, you are already in one willing motion. And to the degree in which that you surrender your individuality to place yourself in coherence with that one already happening will, which will happen whether you think it's happening or not, is to the degree that you will actually experience the innate freedom that is the will of the universe. The only time you could experience limitation is if you think you're not that infinite will that is actually the will of everything that could possibly happen, and believe you're an individual. Then when you try to impose the individuality on that infinite will, then you hold a very, very great weight on your shoulders, and you do not want that weight. So it's so much better, and you'll have such a better life if you surrender your individual will, which doesn't ever exist anyway, and allow yourself to be in coherence with everything. And when you do, you'll notice that life will be on your side. It will be experienced like life is on your side, and everything that happens, you will know that you are safe, that you are at home, and that everything is supporting you. This is why you do not want to carry the weight of the universe on your shoulders. And this is why you don't want free will on the level of individuality, because you're not an individual. You are infinite consciousness that is willing everything to exist at any given moment. That's the end of this video. Thank you.